Okay, so we're no longer in Old Town. We are now working our way back up. Here we are, friends.
Train clearance? No clearance, no transit.
Interesting. So there are like different sections of the train, because of course, yeah, if they don't have any other they don't have a need to for the All-Mother to have her own like positioned area, right? It was all literally just up a staircase. Yeah. No, we tried to get to Old Town before and it was sealed off. Uptown girl. Hi.
Come over here. Don't make me ask twice, miscellaneous.
No.
Apologies for my hesitation.
So you're a smart one, is that it?
Not the smartest, but I can work.
Oh, is that so? Most miscellaneous I know cut corners. Is that you?
No, ma'am.
Numbers.
48.
Why do you think I stopped you?
Oh boy. In addition to everything else, we're also getting another immigrant story here. Because people are really jerk people in the world.
It's your duty.
And what do you know about my duty? So, she knows when to be quiet. It looks like you've attracted the High Minister's attention.
Okay.
48, we're gonna keep a close eye on you. We expect great things, that's all. And we just want front row seats.
Okay.
Enjoy the celebrations. And what is the old saying? Hecky. Sister.
Hecky. And just like that, we're back in, friends.
You there.
Eileen. She's labeled with the Bang Bang Fire logo. Do you notice that?
You're the new bartender?
Minister, gratitude to the provisional government.
So now instead of the sort of functions of the previous government, now they are all ministers, with Noah being the highest minister.
Gratitude, miscellaneous. I wanted to welcome you, personally,
Boy.
on behalf of the Ministry of Defense.
Okay, so the Bang Bang Fire is now Ministry of Defense. It's like, remember when we did, for those who were at Zeldathon, we did Triforce Heroes thing? Left is now bees. Up is now Seinfeld. Down is trans. No, trans was right, because trans rights. Right. Bang Bang Fire is now Ministry of Defense.
You didn't have to.
Bartender's death, I take it as a personal failure. I don't know how she obtained a weapon or why she would harm herself.
Yeah,
Accept my sincerest apologies.
May I go?
Please. I want to demonstrate that we have your best interests in mind.
Is that
I
so?
am an open book, and I live to serve you.
All right, let's talk.
The Red Sisters, do they report to you?
No, the Ministry of Defense responds to external threats to the orchard.
So in other words, no, it actually wasn't your purview.
Though we do allocate a percentage of our surveillance resources to assist them with internal policing. Sister-on-sister crime is down, that makes my job easier. So we do collaborate, but the Reds are an autonomous arm.
Yeah, it seems like the choosing a name is actually more of a provincial government thing to do as opposed to the other one.
They report to Principal directly.
Occupants.
Are we safe from the occupants?
There
Good night,
hasn't
Red
been
Coin.
an incident since the All-Mother's death. Principal believes the threat may be altogether over, though I'll maintain a watchful eye.
So Noah is the High Minister, but what is principal to all of this?
It does seem that abandoning our obsession with the surface was a tactical success. We can thank the All-Mother for her foresight.
But didn't the All-Mother want to fight the occupants and return to the surface?
She changed her mind. Perhaps a moment of clarity before she closed her eyes for good.
The higher minister, obviously. And it sounds like they've given up on any prospect of getting above the orchard, huh? The earth itself is just not worth it.
You've been around.
I served under the old Bang Bang Fire. The criminal. The hunter herself.
The criminal. This is the one who said she wouldn't rest, right? She's gotta be, right? This has gotta be the one that was like her second in command.
I admit it openly.
She is still at large?
Some say she wanders the train tracks, firing at any sister she sees.
Right? She's gotta be.
But truthfully, she hasn't killed in a long time. Perhaps she finally keeled over. She was a drunkard, failed in her most basic function to protect us. That is why we must have clear minds and plain speech.
She was a drunkard. That's projection! That's projection! Anyway.
About bartender. She didn't commit suicide. She was murdered.
Do you have evidence?
Shot in the back?
She was shot in the back. Does that seem like a suicide to you?
She could have dropped it and had it misfire.
Uh-huh.
But
I agree. It's unusual. If you truly believe she was murdered, who do you think did it?
some Reds were harassing her.
Why?
She was making fluids with unsanctioned materials.
So they were doing their functions.
She killed herself. And even if she didn't, she died because she did the bad thing, but she killed herself. So there.
And the punishment is death?
She killed herself, but she didn't. But shut up.
I caution you from jumping to conclusions based on your feelings. But I will investigate further and deliver the report to you myself. Orchard security is all of our duty. I will take your account into consideration.
I have a function to perform.
If you have time, you should speak to the other ministers. They should be at their respective departments today. We are here to serve all sisters, including you.
Gratitude.
Anyway.
You got a residence pass? Why did I even ask?
Interesting. So what was it? Once an entire area open to pretty much everyone who is up here. It is now all kinds of sealed off in different
No one in
ways.
the Corps has seen principal for weeks.
No one in the Corps has seen principal for weeks. Interesting. Come on. Come on, Eileen!
All the medical reports say she's in peak condition.
Who?
You worry too much.
Is Principal finally starting to collapse? Is she not actually that alive anymore? Uh-oh. What's happening here? Guys?
I was there. The night the stalker drenched the tiles with Mother's blood. I've seen sisters sent to the surface. Their dead eyes when they return.
You were a chosen one?
She's a new printing. She's just having an episode.
A new printing of whom?
Evelyn, please, let's get you back to bed.
Are these rewrites? Are these shells being...
What was it like on the other side?
We were a machine. 5 of each kind. The best of the best.
Please, sister, you're getting her worked up.
So there were many of you serving her. And the All-Mother. Was she... benevolent?
Fair. Sometimes harsh, but she looked after us. A mother. Just...
There might also be kind of this energy of previous ascended sisters who are getting kind of brought back into the fold. You know what I mean?
Easy now, Evelyn.
You said sisters were sent to the surface?
on expeditions. Some of them disappeared. Some of them returned, but Maybe they shouldn't have.
And you?
I was ready. I would have done my service.
No one is doubting you, Evelyn.
Liar.
Let's go lie down now.
You said she's a new printing. Then how?
We've been doing our best to keep up with the provisional government's cloning program, but the machines can't keep up. Poor Evelyn, her mind is broken.
Why are they making so many of us?
The government projects, we need all the help we can get. But if we get any more Evelyns, we'll need more Pink-types to care for them. Then we'll have to push the machines harder, leading to more Evelyns.
The population is declining and we need more people. But we also don't have the structure to actually support more people. So we can't have more people, but we need more people.
You get the picture.
Cool.
I know you said she's having an episode.
Delusions, yes.
What's she saying? All made up?
Entirely. Her brain is probably piecing it together from stories she's heard, art, who knows.
But she's new.
So it's not possible to experience memories of things that never happened to you?
Not unless you're principal.
So what will you do with her? Lock her up?
Treat her.
With drugs?
Would you rather we incinerated?
All right. I'll go.
It's for the best.
Sister, please.
Okay.
Spread the word. They're going to wipe out all of us old sisters and replace us with new ones.
Oh, Evelyn, you are one of the new ones.
Uh-huh.
Admit it then.
Will you lie back down if I do?
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Sister, please don't.
All right.
It's for the...
So it kind of feels like they're trying to brainwash the old sisters and clear their heads so that they can be new sisters? Is the cloning not working anymore?
Gratitude to the provisional government.
A miscellaneous in the orchard. What a treat.
New healer.
It is?
I hardly see your kind. Now that I'm Minister of Health. Still mulling over shades?
I haven't found a color that suits me.
It's difficult, isn't it? Wearing black?
I get by.
Sisters treat you like you're worthless.
Well, I saw my sister today. I mean, not any more than usual.
Tune them out. That's old thinking. There's more to a sister than her colors. So welcome upstairs, sister. If you have any questions for the Ministry of Health, I'm all ears.
Why are so many clones being produced these days?
It's a new era. We need all the help we can get. I'm proud to say more sisters see life than ever before. Sisters like you. We've even branched out to Jiao-Types.
Is that so?
Aren't they cute?
Sure.
We welcome our new diversity. We must build our new society for the long term.
Okay, then.
You said there's more to sisters than their colors. Do you really believe that?
I should hope so. After all, I don't even see color.
Oh, wait. Actually, no, that actually might be a real thing. She might be the one who was doing the sorting before. I think this is the sorting. At first, I thought that was a joke about, like, neoliberalism, where, like, I don't see color. Society. But I think that she means literally she's the colorblind one. She cannot see the colors.
You don't?
It's a genetic variation. I discovered it in a time when the slightest deviation could get you thrown in the incinerator.
There it is.
So I hid it and barreled forth with my function, picking shades for other sisters.
Weren't you worried?
That I was messing up? Trapping unborn sisters into arbitrary and unfitting selection.
A sin of which that I would never escape from? That keeps me up every night of my life? No, why?
Yes. And that was the injustice of the old way.
Instead of being assigned a career, you get to choose one. that you live in the slums doing.
We're not perfect squares. We're a beautiful mess of possibilities. So try as many colors as you like. It's your right.
What do you mean by old thinking?
We've inherited all sorts of strange ideas and procedures that need to be purged. You should have seen the kinds of experiments Healer was running.
Experiments?
I always questioned whether she was a sister of science or a sister who believed in magic.
What happened to her?
Yeah, what did happen to Healer?
She was incinerated for malpractice.
Well, I guess that's the end of Healer.
A fitting end for a dangerous sister.
So, opinion, who has a better society, Iris or youngest? I actually really appreciate that the answer is neither, right? They're both pretty bad for certain people, right?
Are we still searching for the answer to the disease?
Ah, the old immunity project. Who needs it when life inside is so great? Look around you. Life expectancy has increased. Sister happiness is at an all-time high. We haven't been bothered by the occupants for nearly a decade.
This is the neoliberal sister. Just straight up. This is just like, everything's great now. The stock market's doing wonderfully. People are living longer than ever.
Ever since the All-Mother made her dying wish, we've been perfecting life in the orchard.
Thank you for your time, Minister.
Gratitude, sister. I hope to see you at the play. Leisure activities provide excellent health benefits. They could even extend your life.
Sorry, did they mention that it was 10 years? It's only been 10 years? Look around. How lucky we are to be alive right now. That's an interesting bit because I just finished watching a video a couple weeks ago. Who is that? An occupant attack in nearly a decade. Yeah, you're right. So that is either it's been 10 years or it's been nearly a decade since the last occupant attack. Who is that? Was it Alexander Oliva? What is that one? There we go. Alexander Avila, probably. Hamilton and the Death of the Obama Era. It's a very good video. I do recommend. I promise. It's pretty good. One of the sisters is the Skylar. Oh, poor Peggy. Athena, Melody, and Chris.
Gratitude to the provisional government.
Hello, 17.
Gratitude. I'm new here.
I can see.
48.
17.
You haven't picked a name either. Feels like it's practically law these days.
I'm not one for rules. What?
You seem familiar.
Don't we all?
Maybe. 17, hey? I take it you're, not new.
Calling a sister old?
Yeah, it's not very nice.
Calling a sister wise.
She's green, but she's not fixer. She is, well, I mean, she might be.
Well, a wise sister doesn't ask too many questions about back then.
Why not?
Some sisters don't look too kindly on those who remember too much.
Is she the one who was really pining for Fixer's position back then? Not helpful sister, but it wasn't arrogant. It was... There was another sister who got passed up for it who was really upset about it, remember?
I'm not one of them.
Well, maybe I don't care to remember.
You ever been to the other side?
Sure. Wouldn't believe how messy those Jiaos are.
The other side is filled with Jiaos?
I mean, before.
As far as I know, all those old sisters who had the chosen ones,
Yeah.
they're long gone. Or ghosts.
Or they're slowly being set back into sphere to squares back over here.
You ever talk to a ghost?
That would be blue type business. And there's no more blues.
My name's Blue. Yeah. But she don't know. She doesn't know anything about that.
Did you know the All-Mother?
Everybody knew the All-Mother.
I mean, know her?
Then no,
To Shapeland!
no one did.
She wasn't who she said she was?
You mean an all-powerful, all-knowing, immortal god? Well, she's dead. So does that answer your question?
Sorry to bother you, sister. Guess I just wonder what it was like.
Sister,
Yeah?
there's no time like the present. Just live your life and let me live mine.
Okay. Alrighty. We don't have the fun map anymore. Thank you, Em. But yeah, I get plenty implicitly political on the stream, but I don't usually get explicitly political. But I would recommend here. I was just kind of thinking about it with Hamilton and the present sort of like things that we are coming upon here. Do recommend this video and this YouTuber for that matter if you ever get a chance. He's a trans man who does really I think some really well-researched videos about like, you know, political theory, but also things like gender and oh, what was a fascinating one? Mental health was such a fascinating one. They went through the process of being, or whether or not they wanted to see if they would be considered autistic, I believe, and went through like the whole system, like went through the proper procedure as an adult, and kind of used that as a basis for talking about how like current generations and things like that tend to use mental health, you know, both see mental health in a very useful way. Oh, they did change it, didn't they, Cunning? You know, the current generations definitely look at mental health with a better keen eye than they used to. In fact, in the sense that previous generations were like, put some dirt on it and rub it in. It'll be fine. Get up. But also kind of maybe a tick too far where people are self-diagnosing themselves on things, but also having an aged medical system that has very rigid and frequently subjective structures to determine whether or not people have the things that they believe they have. And only when you clear those hurdles can you receive the care that you might or might not need in order to help the brain thing that you do or do not have. If you like thinking about complicated things that make your head hurt, go watch that channel. It's good. Anyway, let's see. Oh, we're to the knowers now.
Thinks she can keep a low profile, just scrubbing the floors.
So Vanessa is the new knower, huh?
A miscellaneous in the orchard? Welcome to the library. You won't find old customs here. Here, knowledge is new and it is for everyone.
Oh, that's an interesting thought. Was the library only accessible to knowers and shells of that were assigned knower positions? Did nobody else, did no other functions, were they not allowed access to the library?
I'm the Minister of Education. Please ask me if you have any questions. I believe in a hands-on approach.
Easier time with astrophysics than political science. That's because astrophysics for the most part, is quantifiable, tangible. You can you plug in numbers and out comes something that makes sense. Poli-sci changes by the 30-second mark every day. Prime Minister of Education is a real role. I mean, all of these are, right? Minister of Defense, Minister of Education, Minister of Health, was it? I mean, these are all very classical positions in a modern government.
What do you mean by old customs?
Hair to hair, sister.
What?
Hair to hair.
I don't get it. Sorry.
Exactly. Old, ambiguous words from the Allmother's era. I used to toil over them day and night.
So which sister do you think this is?
What a nuisance.
But didn't those words belong to the Allmother?
I want to say this is unlucky, right? I have this feeling that maybe this is unlucky Shell.
Yes. And look what they got her.
Didn't Studious die? I swear Studious was the one who got God.
A generation of sisters whispering and plotting, hiding their true intentions in doublespeak. Now we speak the common tongue. Leave
Hey, Sierra, kiddo.
Olmo to nursery rhymes.
Or that already didn't want to learn? I don't know.
How did you end up as minister?
During the occupant event, I tripped down the stairs.
It's unlucky. It's unlucky.
A sister broke my fall and landed on her neck, killed her instantly. She should have been minister.
Yep, Studious died from a snapped neck, and Unlucky was the one who got the position.
Every day I ask, is this seat for me? For the first time in my life, I feel lucky.
See you, Bella.
And I refuse to waste this privilege.
Well, you know what? I'm glad to hear that, actually. You know what? Other things have been kind of a little bit weird, but I'm glad that she used that as a moment, you know? A good pivot point for her life. I'm glad to hear that, genuinely.
You said knowledge is new. Was it different before?
In my day, knowledge meant the brainwashing of sisters by ancient text.
So this is also fascinating, too. She's right, but also is now better? This game is good! This game is good!
Luckily, all that esoterica is gone.
Gone?
In the occupant event, the old library burned to the ground. A silver lining in an otherwise catastrophic moment.
Oh, it burned?
How is that a good thing?
But isn't this all made out of metal?
All those logs of ancient human customs and studies. What use is such nostalgia?
Oh, interesting. So they don't have any knowledge of the previous eras.
Better to see our world for what it is today and build it anew.
Huh. Hey, don't have to learn from history if you don't got any.
So you cleared out old things, like the old sisters?
Are you referring to the spate of old sister suicides?
Yes.
Yeah, the shot in the back of the head with a shotgun suicides. You know how that goes.
Are you insinuating that the provisional government is responsible for them?
Yes.
I'm saying that it's not what it seems.
If something untoward is happening, I do not condone it.
Good.
No sister, old or new, deserves unnatural death. We can all be re-educated. If you have useful information, please report it to the Ministry of Defense. Your contribution will be rewarded.
Cool.
What do you mean by a hands-on approach?
In the old days, I was under the tutelage of an old knower, our own High Minister.
Yeah.
But tutelage is an overstatement. I was left to fend for myself.
Yeah, it didn't really feel like Noah actually cared whether or not the rest of the shells knew what they were doing. A part of it seemed like she was just satisfied to be in her position forever, right?
No guidance, no nurturing, no answers. So please, ask all the questions you have. I am here for you.
I'll look around.
Enjoy the fruits of the provisional government. Your curiosity benefits us all.
Can't believe the seemingly random shells get this level of development. Well, I think that's I think that's reflective of real life too, though, right? Who knows who you went to high school with is suddenly going to become like the county comptroller, and who's going to work at McDee's, and you may meet one, and you may never meet the other ever again. Or one of them will die in a giant monster attack. Who knows?
Greetings, Miscellaneous. Have you come to learn about our ancient history?
Well, it's all gone. We burned it.
I thought that knowledge burned.
Yeah.
So much was lost to us. But after the fire, a portrait of our history was painstakingly reconstructed from memory.
Oh, cool! The people in power remembered the important pieces. Hey!
Everything we still remember, we can thank the High Minister for.
Oh, goody! Oh, goody!
I'm so grateful.
Please, sister, if you have any questions, let me be of service to you.
Is there any info on ancient humans?
A cruel and oppressive species. The elites would raise armies to conquer ever more terrain and strip the world of her natural splendor.
Winners write the books, baby!
The All-Mother's own handlers were particularly sadistic. In some ways, we can thank the occupants for overthrowing their vicious cycle and driving humanity underground.
Okay.
Now we can enjoy freedoms our forebears never could.
What can you tell me about Watcher and her kind?
The spoiled generation, I call them.
Ah, yes, those spoiled folk.
Living in affluence, leading their functions without competition or accountability. They conspired together under the blanket of Watcher's communions, plotting the downfall of the All-Mother. Luckily, their revolution was snuffed out before their lies could spread any further.
How hard do you think being a historian is? It's an interesting position, because how do I put this? History is not an objective thing. That's not like a cynical play. Historians will tell you that, right? Historians have to build images of the past, of the things that have happened before, based on the words and images and things that happened in those times, that were inscribed and declared in those times, and have to determine what came or what truly was of it, right? I think this history, from like 1950s something, but especially now in the 21st century, it is going to be a more interesting and I would even argue, far more difficult position to be in, to catalog the past 50 years or so, because there is such, compared to previous generations, there is such an abundance of data compared to those of past, right? If you wanted to know about a town, a provincial town of France in like 1100 AD, maybe you've got 2 books about it. One of them was written about the noble there, and one was written about the abbey in town. And those were those 2 books, and any sort of information that might have leaked about the baker inside that town is all you're going to know about that baker that was in that small French town in 1100 AD. But now everyone's got literal hundreds of hours of footage of themselves and their world around them that is played out in public for presumably the rest of our lives. Yeah, just like Friar Thomas did in Pentiment. Exactly. Yeah, it's just one of those things where there's going to be so much more information about now compared to then that will be so... There's a good reason I don't want to be a historian, because, man, I feel like that's going to be so much work to try to parse through all that and to kind of gather together the clearest picture you can. It's simultaneously easier and infinitesimally harder. Anyway.
What do you know about the surface?
Very little record is left. We know it's uninhabitable, covered with a deadly disease brought down by the occupants. But even before the occupants, the world was plagued by disasters. Storms, famines, disease, migration. It seems the world was always that way.
What can you tell me about the All-Mother?
Wow. What to say? She was a flawed, good-hearted person, always working towards a better life for us, waging war with the occupants, trying to reclaim the Earth.
Kinda.
When she realized her mistake, she had the humility to change course.
Did she though?
Thanks to her wisdom, we can live peacefully inside the orchard and grow our new society.
See, this is also fascinating to me, is this sort of erasure of Iris, aka the All-Mother's intents, because I don't think the All-Mother had any intent other than just kind of to live out her fantasy as a god. She had no, like, clear vision. She was just buddy chilling with her new alien friends and had nothing.
Gratitude to the provisional government.
Gratitude, sister. I hope that you've seen that a disaster like the fire that engulfed the library can also be an opportunity.
Such a terrible fire.
Now, we can choose what to inherit.
You've been hearing about those terrible fires? Yeah, it's a real shame. You know, they really should catch that arsonist. But it's so strange how much petrol just seems to appear from place to place. Yeah, they say I'm a traveling salesman. We talked to Managerial Purple. We've talked to the other one. Is there anyone else up here?
Thinks she can keep a low profile, just scrubbing the floors.
Who else we got? Bunch of sisters, but nobody wants to chat. They got rid of the statues. Is there anything still back here? Wait, that's a Jiao! Guys, that's a Jiao. Jiao alert! Jiao alert! Wee-oo! Wee-oo! Jiao alert! Hi, Jiao. Toffee Jiao. Oh, interesting. At first I thought they got rid of the markers, but they actually have encased it in acrylic. So that way it doesn't get lost.
Greetings, Iris-Type. My name is Toffee.
Hi, Toffee.
Have you come to visit the graves of the ancient sisters? Ooh, scary, I know.
They turned this into like a roadside attraction? Is that what this is?
But let's shed some light.
I don't know of any ancient sisters.
You are young. Good for you. The ancient sisters were the first Iris-Types ever made.
Right.
They were buried long ago, before incineration became popular. Put in the ground.
Ugh, their bodies are below us?
That's an interesting question. We don't actually know if they're still there or not.
That's right. We are standing above them.
Or maybe they are.
Each piece marks one of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What happens to their bodies down there?
But there are 4. Did they put it?
Well,
It's fine. Don't worry about
the
it.
meat and muscle disappear, leaving only bones. Pretty scary, huh?
Are these rocks?
They are. Good eye. It is said that these
Rocks.
rocks once lived on the surface, just like humans.
They did bring the Jiao VA, of course.
The
Yeah.
humans brought them down here?
Mm-hmm. Humans must have liked rocks. The first humans also brought ancient Iris along with them, and Iris brought many hairs and skin flakes of ancient Jiao.
So are they still pulling from that one diary? Is that it?
Humans built this whole place with their bare hands.
I am glad to see though that they got a little bit better at Jiaoing than they did the first time. I'm glad that somebody got a better run on Jiao there.
Their leader was named Jonathan the First. But not much is known about that time. The records
Jonathan
were
the
damaged
First.
in an occupant event.
What about Johnny 50? Our favorite.
Do you do this all the time?
The High Minister declares education of the utmost importance.
Good.
I do this a lot. And I like it.
You do?
I like it.
Us Jiao-Types live to accompany Iris-types, to follow in the footsteps of the ancient Jiao.
Cool. Toffee?
I like your name. Toffee. What is that?
It is said to be a solid food type long lost.
It's true.
It was made with sugar and cow fat fluid and flowers. I heard it was very sticky.
I always get frustrated when, like, yes, but also stop whenever milk is just named something different.
So, I hope everything I teach you sticks to you.
Thanks for teaching me.
Oh, you are very welcome.
Anyway, back to sitting on my chair again. I love my function. You know, if you want Bang Bang Fire to be caught and brought to justice, you got to stop making her look so cool. I'm just going to put it out there. You're making her look way too cool. Still this shrine here that nobody knows. They still don't know what to do about it. But seriously, though, why are 5 there, right? I'm right about that, right? That's a problem, right? Right? That's a problem, right? Why weren't there Zhao copies when Watcher was there? We dug through quite a bit of it, but the gist of it is that, what in the world is this? A prayer room? Oh, okay. Interesting. They did create a Zhao way back when. The first Watcher thought she could appease the All-Mother by creating Zhao, since she was so distraught about losing Zhao back in our time. And she made one, and All-Mother was so happy she murdered all the clones and doomed the Watcher that made the Zhao clone to forever attempting to create better or perfect clones in a futile attempt to stem the tide of the pandemic, essentially providing her a Sisyphean task, the likes of which she would never succeed for 1,000 years. In case it wasn't clear, she was not pleased.
She was bang fire for the other side. Couldn't even stop one little Watcher.
Ooh.
Just gotta move on.
We run and we run and we run and run and run and run and run and run and run. Is that what we were? Were we a Bang Bang Fire that was supposed to protect? I don't know, man. I don't know. Sisyphus game mention? Are taking from the same sample or cloning the clones? I mean, since All-Mother's dead, I assume that they are cloning clones from now on. They did seal off Bang Bang Fire's area. I was trying to get in.
Go around, miscellaneous.
I need to.
Don't care. No one in or out. Principal's orders.
Yeah, that was extraordinarily great in terms of tension building, Miss. And the greatest tension in the like the best emotion building in the worst way, if that makes sense. I was so much in pain, but so grateful to play a game that could put me through so much pain. If that tracks.
We could go to the garden and look at the flowers.
Is there anyone else that I haven't talked to? So I've talked to... There's a blue here. How do I get to you? This is going back to Old Town. I don't want to go to Old Town. Although I could check out the mirror. Cool. Anyway. Extremely impressed a game made me feel like that. That's the trick, though, right? I want games to challenge me emotionally. I want to sometimes not feel good when I play games. Not all the time. I also like playing Balatro. But sometimes I do want a game to beat me up emotionally. I know, I'm trying to get to this blue, but I can't access them. So we've already talked to the Minister of Healing. We've talked to the new Minister of Defense. We've talked to the new Fixer. No, the new Fixer's on an upper floor. 17 just happens to be a random employee.
Thinks she can keep a low profile.
Wait, like, who do they keep talking about? I'm trying to figure that out. I just did a full circle and I ended up in the same spot. How do I get to that spot right there? How do I reach you, Jiao-Type? How must I do this? I wish to speak to this Jiao-Type. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Now we got it. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go.
That Jiao is so cute. What's her name again?
Hey guys, we're wondering where Watcher was? We found her. Candy Zhao. Okay, well, it seems that we're not gonna do that piece yet. We're gonna deal with that in a bit. But right now we need to go and talk to the other ministers and the like before we go do anything else. Hey, Watcher. You can talk to her without halting progress. I'll still go up and go to my spot.
To do new. Todo no. Tada na.
What are you doing?
Oops. Vocal warm-ups?
Is this understudy?
Are you in the play?
This has got to be understudy, right?
I wish. But they do the same play every year. If only they would add some new characters. Or maybe a sequel. But who would I play?
Bang Bang Fire?
That's a scary idea. Just pop out of the tracks now and then. Blow a sister's brains out. It would be a tough role to hang up at the end of the day.
You know, it doesn't always come out, but sometimes you hear just the teensiest bit of Canadian in there that I'm always just like, please just punch to hear. Just blow a sister's brains out. It just occasionally like pops out and you're like, oh yeah, this is a Canadian developer.
How about healer?
And what? Play a pile of ashes? No thanks.
Oh, so this is how we're going to get like the status of each individual previous function.
The High Minister?
A juicy part. Loads of subtext. But with her watching me from the front row, yikes.
All the miscellaneous former blue types. I don't necessarily think so. I think the game here is that all new clones, whether they're new or not, I haven't figured out yet, but all new clones, instead of being assigned a role, instead have the option to choose their role, if that makes sense. Wasn't Watcher only blue type of her time? No, there were a couple other blues. In fact, you really saw like the handful of blues that there were during the occupant raid where like there was one blue shell who was trying to observe or trying to watch/observe all the dead, and she was kind of losing her mind, and Watcher came in there instead to kind of take over, if that makes sense.
Maybe Fixer?
A god-tier traitor for sure. I heard there was a play about her once. Maybe they could revive it.
Aw, fun. Good times.
I'm off.
Maybe they'll make a play about us one day. Think we'll do anything worth remembering?
I want to keep things quiet.
Oh, not me. I'm gunning for the big time.
Good luck with that. Be careful not to gun too hard. Okay, here's Janice. Janice is the new fixer. Okay, or whatever this is going to be. Probably like Minister of Engineering or of like infrastructure.
Jeez, do not run up to people like that. Wait, who are you? Number?
48.
48. Function?
Bartender.
Oh, I see. Right. Welcome.
Which one of these is that? Which shell is this one?
I'm the Minister of Infrastructure.
Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you, Minister.
Yeah, no. I'm just a bit on edge. I'll be happy when this play is over.
You're not looking forward to it?
It's great. Festive.
For some reason, I don't remember a lot of the fixer types.
But there's crowd control, traffic, seating, powering the stage.
Kind of sounds like Germaphobe, but Germaphobe was a healer type.
About a million things that could go wrong. Don't worry, though. We got it. Just don't curse it.
It's my first day up here. First time seeing the inside sky, the trees, statues.
Good. Well, thanks for saying hello.
Whoever she is,
May I be of service?
Doesn't seem to be enjoying what she is.
The play. It's a big project for you?
Oh, yes. All hands on deck. Between the stage and the audience, it's a lot of traffic with Sister squeezed into a tight space. Bit of a logistical nightmare.
For the original play, there were 3 actors, right? There was a Bang Bang Fire sister, there was a Fixer sister, I believe, and then the understudy. Which one? The one of the two, the lead and the supporting, one of those 2 died, but I can't remember which one died.
Hopefully, the Minister of Defense will do her job and make sure everyone's
Oh, the green one's the one lead who died. Okay.
Still, I don't love being shoulder to shoulder with that many people. It's asking for trouble.
In what way?
Forget I even mentioned it.
Does the Ministry have any other projects?
The play is supposed to be a side project.
Right.
I honestly don't understand why it isn't overseen by the Ministry of Culture. But hey, artists.
We have a Ministry of Culture?
Show them a cable and they'll sing to it. Show them one button and they'll press the other one. You think Denise could pull this off? Sorry, I'm stressed.
Is the Watcher okay? Maybe there's what was originally the Watcher group is now the Culture group. That kind of tracks, right? There's like the knowledge, which would be kind of a science side of it, and then the Watchers would be the culture side.
Short answer.
Interesting.
Yes. We have other projects, and I can't wait to get back to them.
So we need to find the Blue Minister. In theory.
Did you know the old Fixer?
What the hell? Can you
Think of the fall, by the way.
The F word?
Yeah, no F words here. Jeez.
Let's just say 6 sisters turned down this appointment before I took it.
Woof.
Really? Why?
Please, if you're that interested, just ask someone else. Don't tempt fate around me.
She's so nervous. I'm really trying to rack my brain which one this was.
I want to know more about the trains. Never seen them.
They travel back and forth between here and the other side. Mostly it's Jiao-Types that make the commute these days.
But how does it work?
You're like one of those people who's really into ghosts, aren't you?
I'm just asking, okay?
Don't worry, all right?
We got a security checkpoint for every tunnel. Nothing is gonna get you.
So it seems that there's a side, and then there's an other side, and they are just connected by a train, and that seems to be what all that at least is being revealed to us.
Good luck on your first day. It will be a busy one. Maybe I'll come up for a red punch. If only I had the time.
Oh, no, I did talk to all the ministers. Then who's the Minister of Culture? What's that one all about, huh? Ambitious Sister? I feel like Ambitious Sister is Sister 17, but I could be wrong about that, certainly. Hey, Cherry Zhao.
Iris-Type, thank you for stopping by. Would you like a replica of Ancient Zhao's diary?
Wow.
You can take notes just like humans did before.
This book is from the surface?
These are only copies. The original is in the loving care of Principal herself. But I guarantee they look the same and feel the same.
Yeah, it's weird though, right? We haven't met a Denise, right?
Have you seen the original?
Or is the Jiao-Type the Minister of Culture? And I just didn't talk to her.
No, but that's what they tell me. Everything is the same, except these diaries are empty, ready for you to fill them with anything.
Of course, we wouldn't have the really toxic and ambitious things in there that would radically change what you thought about the history.
Why are they making replicas?
Oh, sorry, my mistake. This must be your first time upstairs. All year, Jiao-Types carefully remake an item that belonged to ancient Iris. Things she brought from the surface. Then, on the day of her dying, we give them away to Iris-Types in gratitude.
That's interesting. Yeah, that is. Because that's really how a lot of traditions just come to be, right? One thing happened at one point, and then somebody does it as a tradition, and then somebody else hears about it, and they do it as a tradition, and then it just builds out to be a wide-standing tradition, even though nobody really remembers where it first came from.
Gratitude for what?
For the provisional government, of course.
I was thinking about like a modern example of it. Like 100 years from now, Japan is still going to want to eat KFC for Christmas, even though they'll have no clue why, right? Future generations just be like, that's just what we do. That's just tradition. We eat fried chicken on Christmas. That's just what you do.
Do any Jiao-Types sit on the High Council?
No one wants that. Us Jiao-Types are happy not dealing with such complicated things. Leave that busy work to Iris-Types, I say.
Are there more Jiao-Types?
More than there are diaries.
That's a lot of
don't
Zhaos.
often get to come over here. I am very honored. Most of us are on the other side. This side is best, of course. So many trees.
Didn't the All-Mother used to live over there?
That is what I heard. But that was a long time ago. The provisional government is on this side, so this must be the best side. There is a Jiao-Type that lives here all the time. The first one. That bitch betrayed us.
Okay.
Betrayed?
I meant, she's so lucky.
She's so cool, the bitch. What? What? I don't even know what you're talking about.
The Jiao-Types I've met appear so happy.
Of course. We are so happy making replicas, giving tours, helping Iris-Types. Ancient Jiao was a happy person. Apparently, she really worshipped Ancient Iris. What a dummy. We want to be just like her.
See you.
Come by again.
It's pretty insidious for for like a society to be like, what if we made an entire new race of people who have just a built-in inferiority complex, just to start things off? Not Iris, not Watcher. Yeah.
Okay. Dear sister, your presence pleases me. Excuse me? All that you see is birthed.
This has got to be understudy, right?
I am the great All-Mother.
This has to be understudy.
Why are you talking like that? I'm trying to stay in character. Oh, dear sister, look upon me. You're performing in the play, I gather? I am the play. Dear sister.
I just noticed there's an interesting thing. She must be wearing like, she's not wearing a mask like in terms of the model right now, right?
A story of death and betrayal. I do hope to see your face out there. You, stay in character all day? Some sisters work harder than others. Not like this charlatan next to me. I played Watcher last year, and I did a much better job.
Uh-huh.
This will be my first time seeing the play. Oh, then I shan't spoil it for you, dear sister.
Oh, I'm so excited.
I know what happens. So what? Are you a child? What's important is how it happens.
I have to remember that from now on. Are you a child?
You shall see.
Practice.
Do you practice a lot? You mean rehearse. Yes, sister, I know my lines by heart.
Sure.
I am ready to embody the All-Mother's essence. Envisioning the outcome produces the outcome. All I want is to show Principal I am worthy of this role.
Well, good luck with that.
I'll leave you to it. Don't miss this one, sister. It will set your soul afire.
I'm just trying to figure out how she's doing this without a mask, but I probably thinking too hard about that.
Me. What are you doing? Vocal warm-up. Don't want to get caught on stage with shallow voice, do we?
Never.
Don't be scared. I'm not the real Watcher. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Thank you.
Is it weird pretending to be her? Weird? Maybe. Tantalizing? Definitely.
Hey, it's fun to play a villain, all right? There's nothing wrong. And in fact, it is quite wonderful frequently to play a villain on stage.
Who wouldn't want to play
the
greatest villain of all time?
Absolutely, be a heel.
I guess so.
See, she gets it.
Do sisters look at you funny? Every now and again. Hecky, grace to the All-Mother.
She's really having a good time out here.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. I'm just too good at acting.
You waiting around for something? Stage time. It's essential to feel the stage before performing, to know its contours, its edges, to be comfortable.
It is good to know about the edges. Otherwise, you will fall off the stage and it will be bad. It's true.
Gonna go. Fare thee well. Or should I say,
Halki Elmo?
hair to hair.
That works too.
Yeah, whatever.
You gotta watch the stage. You gotta clean the stage. You gotta be the stage. You have to lick the stage. Ew.
You? They really let you up here?
Yeah. Isn't it fun?
I guess you know me.
That's enough. What do you want?
Lots of hustle, I see.
The play.
It's interesting. There are a lot of I guess the infrastructure types up there are working on the set. They're not here to do like acting.
It happens every year. Get used to it.
A play about what?
Don't you know anything?
No.
We're observing the All-Mother's death.
You didn't really answer my question.
I'm not spoiling anything. You'll have to see it for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry. I will. Who gets special treatment?
Those seats are reserved for the ministers.
Ah.
The rest of us have to stand.
You don't sound very happy about that.
Surely we have more chairs.
If I have to stand to make room for sisters like you, then I'll stand.
Do you really have to be here?
You can never be too safe. I'm plenty fine doing nothing. In fact, I prefer it. Why, you want to cause trouble? Give me something to do?
I wouldn't dream of it.
I didn't think so.
Enjoy.
Figure it out already.
It is so wild to me, yeah, that, you know, we have all of these sisters out here, but they have decided that the Reds are the only ones that get to be anonymous in the violence that they partake upon.
Enjoying the view?
Oh yeah, I can see everything from up here. All kinds of trouble.
Gratitude to the provisional government and to you.
It's the least I can do.
Anyway,
Oh, where did they want me to hang
I
out?
think it's break time.
I don't think I can get on stage. Which is fine, I guess. Yeah, so they use the Jiao types all get the blue.
I can't tell them apart.
Anything else that I'm missing here? I've talked to all of the ministers. I think it's time to go to the bar. Go check out my new position, you know? Yeah, let's check out the lounge. We're the new bartender. Yeah. What about watching the center? No, that's the trick. That is my actual objective. At least as best as I can tell. If Cunning's here, we can confirm this because I think they're the only person I know for certain who's played up to this point so far. But that's the actual objective, is find the sympathizers. So I can go to the bar all willy-nilly and see what's going on up here. And then go deal with the actual story bit there. In fact, it appears as though there's nothing. There's nothing here for me at all. Even though it's my new world, my new job, my new position. I don't get it at all. It's fine, I'm not mad. Well, this is an interesting shell. I had to go that path just to get here.
No access.
I just want to.
No access means no access.
Surely that means now I've pretty much hit every shell at this point. The only place that I don't think I've seen at this point, then, is the horse. I don't know if I can get to the horse or not. Like, I don't think there is really anything else for me at this point. God, I wish I had a,
No one in the Corps has even principal for weeks.
I do wish that I had... This is still just a scary room. Why is this room just like this at all times? We still don't know what this room does. You get an achievement. I got chapter 6. But is this chapter 7?
You think she's okay? You got a residence pass? Why did I
don't think I can get over there. Nor is there anyone to talk to over there. If I talk to everyone, I mean, the only... there is absolutely one person I haven't talked to, which is, of course... I haven't talked to the Jiao-Type in the... There's that one that I originally ran into. I haven't talked to the Jiao-Type next to Watcher there, for what it's worth. This is only to Old Town. There's nothing else there. So I'm wondering if I talk to that. Doesn't include the Zhao. What? None of the Zhaos? Oh, no. Oh, that feels bad. Why not the Zhaos? Hey, Montaro, by the way. Yeah, 3 streams. Let's go.
In principle for weeks.
Unfortunately, I think the horse is locked off in the residence area. There's nobody on this floor that wants to chat, unfortunately. Found myself on the other side of this. Did I talk to Athena in the Old Town? I believe I did. Yeah. No, no. Yes. No? Yes. I talked to Athena and Melody in the Old Town. I guess I could go back and see what I missed. At this point, I don't think there's anything else that I'm like. I don't think it's necessarily worth me hunting down this one individual conversation, but I don't know.
All the medical reports say she's in peak condition.
I don't know, man. Vivian. Evelyn. Yeah, we talked to that Evelyn. Is there a midway friend that I've missed? Not that I see. Maybe we can go down this way. Hold on. Horse lobby. Horse lobby. Yes! Huzzah! That was worth it. 100%. A+. Absolutely nailed. Do I care enough to go all the way back to Old Town just to see if there's one person that loose person that I missed back there? I don't know, man. I think I might just keep moving. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't think the achievement's worth this. I'm going to go over here. Just keep trugging.
Is so cute.
Okay, yeah. No. Just doing a little check around just one more time here.
Hello, Iris-Type. I am Jiao-Type 24, but you can call me Candy. Education is my station. Would you like to learn more about our history's greatest meaning? You can count on me.
Is that really her body?
Absolutely yes. Courtesy of the provisional government. After she murdered our favorite cutie, Allmother, Watcher was captured, interrogated, and executed.
Is she dead, though?
She wasn't incinerated?
Absolutely no. Her skin was too wicked. They stuffed her like a whale plushie and put her on display.
Huh.
All types must never shy away from the past.
So, this Watcher has been taxidermied.
Even if it's kind of nasty.
She was a Watcher.
Bingo. Her function was Watcher, and she was called that too. Back then, Iris types didn't have names like we do today. Only numbers and functions. These days, we are so lucky. My name is Candy because I am sweet. Your name is?
There's a certain irony to it too, though, right? That the Watcher is now blind.
Blue.
Blue, because I don't actually know you. After the Allmother's death, Watchers were banned and their functions erased. with a really big eraser.
It's called a gun.
They were dangerous, impulsive, and acted on their feelings. Today, all types are disciplined, careful, and solemn.
Cool.
It is our duty to build a new future.
I've never met a Jiao-Type before today.
Oh. I'm so happy that I am the first.
Well, not the first, but today was the first day.
You are new upstairs? I will take that as a yes. So, what do you think?
Of what?
Of me.
I just met you.
I don't know much about you.
That's good, that's good. No stranger danger. Did you know, in the past, there were only Iris types?
Well, there's one Jiao-Type for a little bit.
After the All-Mother's death, our esteemed principal birthed the first Jiao-Type.
Yeah?
The first? Is she still around?
Absolutely yes. She is the most honored Jiao-Type, serving the principal personally. Did you know? A long time ago, the ancient Iris and Jiao were best friends.
Mm-hmm.
They would have sleepovers every night and hide in closets. Sounds fun, right?
So fun. I know I geek out about this game enough, certainly. You think you're all good? Who'd you think I missed, Cunning? It's so fascinating to me, like, within the course of, like, 15 hours of gameplay, they were able to set up such a core story and then play upon it to the idea of a society being built around knowledge of isolated incidents from over thousands of years ago. It's just so interesting to me because we know the bits in there, right? They'd have sleepovers and hide in closets together. So fun when we know that essentially she locked Jiao in a closet and then would just leave her there for a while. And Jiao always wanted to do a sleepover, but she never got, I don't think she ever really got a chance.
It does, actually.
There's soon be a story, okay.
Most Jiao-Types live on the other side, but we come here to contribute.
Your clothes were strange.
You could say that your clothes are stranger.
Are you insulting me?
Of course not. I am wearing traditional human clothes. It is said in the past, all humans would wear these. In the ancient Jiao's diary, there was a picture of her wearing these clothes. Principal was so kind to make them again for us, and make us wear them.
Make you wear them.
What else was in that diary?
Drawings, poems, all kinds of stuff.
You want a sad animal fact, Pro Springtrap? Here, give me one sec. Did you know, according to the book of sad animal facts, butterflies taste everything they walk on? That has been today's sad animal fact.
Ancient Jiao wrote very nice things, and often described Iris in detail. What nice friends they were.
What we're learning here, friends, if you there's no other lesson you take from this multifaceted game, is be careful to burn your diary before you are claimed by an alien monster disease race. Because it may one day be used to not only inscribe new religions, but also an entire new race of you.
Chris said to meet someone at the center of the orchard.
Chris? Who is that?
A friend.
Oh, Chris. Are you miscellaneous finally growing a spine?
What?
Oh, you know. A fucking spine.
Whoa, Jiao! Candy Jiao, sorry.
Spines allow you to stand on your own 2 feet.
Yeah, no, I'm aware.
Candy?
Better late than never. Today's the day.
You mean...
The play.
They're doing that awful stage play again. Every year. Are you willing to face the consequences, Miscellaneous?
I am.
Wow. Then, no worries, okay? There are 2 other Jiao-Types working today. One by the graves, and the other near the stage. I can't abandon my post. Please pass along the message.
Cunning, you weren't thinking of the other Jiao-Type, right? Because I talked to all 3 Jiaos.
What message?
No worries.
Oh, understood.
What do you do again?
I'm a bartender.
Oh, perfect.
Perfect.
Now, if you are done learning, please leave. You don't want to linger.
Okay, thanks. Bye. Not down here.
That Zhao is so cute.
Running, running, running. Running, running, running. You said next to the bar entrance, there is another one. Hold on, I'm going. And running, running, and running, running, and running, running, and running, running. Oh man, I could almost jump the barrier here to get over to the residence area. Talk to the Zhaos first? Oh, you're saying that they will appear afterwards. As in, they're not yet here for me to talk to? Is that what's going on? Like, I couldn't have talked to everyone yet?
Enjoying the view.
Is that your implication?
You looking for trouble?
No.
She was bang bang fire. I can't tell them apart.
Because the bar is right over here, right? You'll just talk to the person then. But I just want to go to the entrance to the bar anyway. If I'm already here anyway, you can tell me if there's somebody here that I'm missing, right? Right. Right.
Ah, an iris type of miscellaneous color. I haven't seen very many of those up here.
But you have seen one?
Of course. I like to gossip too. My name is Cherry. Would you like a replica of Ancient Zhao's diary? You can take notes, just like humans did before.
No worries.
Please, take a diary with you.
Sure.
Thanks.
No worries. I'll get the word out. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Victoria, outside shell. Not Watcher, not Iris. Red.
Maybe it's a fog machine.
She doesn't want to talk.
Isn't it?
Shell is the bar. Oh, Shell, the bar. Yeah, Neil, you're right. The name of the bar is Shell. You're absolutely right. But there are none in Shell. Victoria. Why do I feel like I've talked to Victoria already? No one in here. I feel like I've already talked to a Victoria, yeah. Already talked to this red shell.
No accent. No accent.
Oh, no. It's fine. I'm going. Turning around. There we go. Also, I recognize it's getting late, but I don't want to leave things to chance, all right? What if I miss important info? She's the one that can't decide which role. That's right. That's right. I remember her. Yeah, this one right here. This is Victoria. And I've already chatted with her. Yeah. Check the library. I have to go down to the first floor anyway to talk to the one gal.
I can't tell them apart.
In 5 hours of playing up, we can have 5 hours of this.
Nostalgia is a dangerous.
Yeah, I already talked to 17. I'm pretty sure we talked to everyone in the library. I can double check, but pretty certain.
We could go to the garden and look at the flowers.
Thinks she can keep a low profile. Just how can I be of...
We talked to Vanessa.
Oh, look. Enjoy the fruit. Your curiosity.
Did we catch... Maybe we missed one of the sisters here. No.
Greetings, miscellaneous. All the literature we...
There it is. Okay, so we did miss one of the knowers. Oh my goodness, I can't believe we did.
You got any poetry?
Sadly, no. The All-Mother's poem was lost in the fire.
The All-Mother's poem was lost in the fire as if knower couldn't recite it by heart? My goodness, that's fascinating. Didn't even want that. Interesting.
Didn't anybody remember it?
There was some movement toward restoring it. Some sisters even attempted to update it for the modern day, but the provisional government decided it wasn't in the public interest.
So what happened to it?
The draft. Oh, just buried in a folder in a folder.
Can I read it?
Well, the provisional government did say
that all the literature we have is yours to read.
It's true.
Aren't you the little scholar? Well, if you're that curious, I can look it up. Can I have your number so we have a record of your search?
Sure.
My pleasure. 48.
What a lovely number. Ah, here's the file you're after. Shall I read it to you?
I mean, for all we know, we're dying today, so whatever.
I just love poetry.
Heki Olmo, all is red. Forever orchard, shield our head. All mothers plea with fading eyes. Remain right here in paradise.
Well, that's new.
Heki Olmo, love to tears. Let secrets no more poison ears. Build heaven here inside these walls, and mother's dream fulfill you all. For Olmo Heki, while she slept, cabal of sisters shadows kept. A tainted watcher mother slayed, no watcher evermore be made. But Olmo Heki tears to love, her sacrifice we are made of. From Mo to sister, hair to hair, now sisters govern, fair and square, each shapen sister her domain. Know, fire, fix and heal her pain.
It's only 4 now.
Principle provisionally now do reign, and never leave your home again.
So there are only 4 positions now. No, fire, fix, and heal. And then principal's still kind of a 5th.
Phew.
Hello, Cataloo. How you doing?
Over. Dreadful, wasn't it?
Truly.
Poetry seems like such a good idea until you actually have to read it.
You know, though. Anyway, how about the occupants?
Any records of occupants?
I'm so sorry. Lost in the fire.
Really? Everything?
Well, the High Minister herself did generously provide her own account during the recovery efforts. Would you like to hear it?
Sure.
I would be honored.
Though nothing is known about the occupants' motives or where they're from, evidence compiled by the recollected communions points to an ancient human saboteur, Johnson the 50, who unleashed the occupants upon the orchard and exterminated all human life, excepting the All-Mother.
Poor Johnny 50. He keeps getting besmirched in this. What did Johnny 50 do to you, huh?
Thus follows a remarkable period of resolve, in which the All-Mother harnessed her exceptional individual powers to keep the occupants at bay.
Interesting.
Until she too was sabotaged by a cabal of treacherous sisters, leading to the occupant quake of Year Zero and the All-Mother's eventual downfall.
Two interesting pieces here. Number one, wasn't Nowhere with us in that communion where we found out how that all went down? So Nowhere genuinely knows the truth and has decided that it is not worth telling anybody else. And then also now the occupant quake was supposed to be kind of the start of history.
Now, thanks to principle and the power of collective governance, a more stable truce has been struck with the occupants, and we can live our life comfortably and without fear here in the orchard. Gratitude to the provisional government.
Enlightening.
Isn't it?
Cool.
You know what? I think I'm good.
Well, I'm glad you made such good use of public resources today. Bye-bye now.
All right, friends, it is getting extraordinarily late at this point. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to park my butt directly in front of the Jiao that we need to speak with, call it quits for the night, and then we will enact what horrific Jiao plans we may have upon the world Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, friends. So, yeah, we'll see where this all lines up. God, it's so good, though. Lot to take in, though. Real interesting stuff, to say the least. Here's that Jiao. We're going to save here. And we're going to call it quits for the night, friends. But we'll be back again, like I said, with this Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern. Tomorrow is going to be back to more Phoenix Wright, as we have been doing. We should be able to finish Case 3 and be done with the clown. But yeah, it should be good. Some words of encouragement before we finish. Sure, I can do that for you. Give me 1 second here. I know. I want to keep going, but work to be done and all that. Today's words of encouragement are humility. I take a deep breath and release all of my desire to be right. Without right, what's left? A soft and pliable version of me that's willing to make mistakes, hear other people's opinions, and try doing stuff a different way. In other words, I get to take a pretty sweet, all-inclusive brain vacation. Some restrictions apply depending on the current tenacity of my ego. Perfect. And on that note, friends, yeah, we'll be back, like I said, tomorrow more Ace Attorney. Wednesday will be more 1000xRESIST. Thursday, Phoenix Wright. Friday, 1000xRESIST. Feels like we have probably at least 2 more streams in this. I don't know how much more we have beyond that, but I have to imagine we are finally getting to the bottom of this thing, because there's nothing under Old Town. They can't literally go any further bottom unless we go to the other side, and then we get to learn about a whole new society of Jiaos. Oh God. It just keeps going. But yeah, thank you all so much.